And that's why they pay me the big bucks, Lauren. Don't you ever question it. As we're going to get underway here. Final map of the North American side of things for this evening. Once again, elimination game. Loser of this goes nowhere. Winner of this progresses. Well, they're not going home, are they? I didn't want to say they go home.
No, you don't say that.
Yeah.
Going out of the tournament is what they're going to be doing, but you guys at home, let us know your predictions. Of course, get on Twitter, get involved. We'd love to hear from you, but we've got some aggression from the CT. Straight down mid we go. The Thieves are kicking things off with a bloody bang. Look at that. As Elias bringing the game, and Leash peeks up. Hello, goodbye. That's a double. Couldn't quite make it a triple, as Naf and Grim now left to pick up the pieces, and they have no idea where these players are.
Well, there's no real avenue back towards B right now, but we do have a minute 25 left on the clock, so no rush for Liquid, but Grim wants to see what he can find, and it might be a very angry JKS who drops the bomb, gets the kill, and follows up with the second. Naf is taken out of the picture, and that's going to be round number 1 on the board for the Thieves. Now, you did hear me say a 1-on-2 and a 1-on-3 for Azza and JKS respectively in the pursuit of overtime last time round. That was with them starting on the T side and then having to win the clutches on the CT side. So this time the Thieves have won the knife round. They will be starting on the CT side here of Inferno. Twists with 20 kills on the T side last time, 34 in total for the map. It's hard to see him doing that level of performance again. Will be a full eco taken from Liquid, which is indicative of them going for the buy in round number 3. Just see the Deagle in the hands there of Elige. Next round, they get the $2,400 loss bonus for those of you interested. And with that money, they will be able to buy on in with the AK-47s or the Galils. Rush, what's it like in there? I see Cologne's quite rainy today.
Yeah, the weather's been a bit all over the place here. Unlike the games, which have been fantastic and exciting and good times, the weather, however, not so good.
I feel like I lose some of my power when it starts to rain.
Well, I'm British, so Lauren and I
we get
gain
power from
yeah.
I lose my mojo when the sun goes.
No,
We're
I
like
love
vampires, but the rain fuels us.
It's just like living in a miserable environment where it's cloudy all the time.
Yeah, that's why we get really good at sarcasm, you know, self-deprecating humor. It really works well.
We have that stuff in Australia too, but we also just have this thing called the sun.
What's that? What is that?
All right, the buy is out, boys. Let's pull this one together. CT side still pretty, you know, flush with utility, everything they need. They've got plenty to play with. 3 lent over towards B early, maybe just to supplement the utility at the very start, see what they want to do with it as they're going to peel away. But Stewie did just take a fair crack of damage from, I think, the molly. I don't know if it was the nade, actually, in the end, but he has got himself posted up by the wall. Azza might go for a flash in, see if he can get maybe a little bit of action off this. You do still have JKS close. You do have Jacob on the corner. They want a bit of it. And in a couple of seconds, they could have so much information and a good couple of kills off the back too.
Azza's flash needs to be coming now.
JKS, this is perfect. This is perfect. He gets played in so well, but the flash never really came through. It did go off, but Grim seems fine. So I'm not sure if he was just managed to turn it in time, but still. Off to the other side of the map we go, touring over towards A. Gratisfaction going to peel himself away, be a little bit conscious of the apartments there. Doesn't want to give it too much away, but map territory's been garnered.
Yeah, this is the gap right now, and Azza rotating through spawn only has an MP9. Difficult for him to take this fight. We'll just have to take a couple of jiggles, and it's a left eye.
Good flash.
And finds the frag, so that's a big kill to make. Can he do more? Dinks on through. Alicia's low. Onto the site they go. Gratisfaction up towards apartments now. Elias is taken out, and okay, this is getting interesting. Just 8 HP left as Elige will be planting the bomb towards the back of the site. 2-on-1 situation.
Jacob's there now, library. See how aware Elige is of all these angles, and Gratisfaction went the long way around. Our boiler.
Another fun fact, in that last game, in the last series, there was a total of 6 1vX situations, 5 of which went in the favor of the Thieves in a 16-14 loss. So you consider if they don't convert those rounds, how much of a blowout could that game have been? Now, hasn't started fantastically for Liquid here. They're 3-0 in the hole. They are going to have to go for a partial buy. The plant is good. So you can see, just ready for that was Grim. Not looking away whatsoever. Hey, that Molotov went straight to him. It's like he used... What's the one? Not the telekinesis? Or is it the telekinesis?
I don't know. You did this
What's
last time with
one?
Alex. I don't know.
I shouldn't say things I don't know.
I wouldn't have much of a casting career, Chad. Don't say it.
All right. Well, Tech9s They worked for the Thieves on Mirage. Can they work for Liquid here on Inferno? Gratisfaction not hanging around to play whack-a-mole.
So, you know, it's that self-deprecating humor.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm with it.
Good,
Don't you worry.
It's like, you know, a bit of awareness, bit of sarcasm. We love to see it. They have weathered at least the initial storm.
Yeah, and I think one of the keys here is that JKS is already solo B. So just have a look at what's on his utility belt. He's not Batman, but he's rocking some pretty potent toys. Molotov, smoke, and a flashbang. Will be able to drop the smoke if he feels under pressure. They're actually going to use a smoke of their own, so this is very curious. Justin needs to be careful. So he wants to hang around and go for a bit of damage through it. But they've obscured the vision here. So normally you'll see teams flash towards the top, take the space back. They're actually able to set up a B execute behind their own smoke. And this has forced JKS all the way back towards the first orange position. The rotation coming on through from Jacob. So 2 on the site ready to deal with this. That deeper smoke from JKS allows them to know that it is a passive hold on the B site. That meant Sandbags was clear. They didn't have to make any extra noise. And here comes the set piece.
Okay, let's see. We've got Jacob, JKS, J&J combo. Jacob's going to push this. He's right in their faces. This gets deadly. They've got Tech 9s. He could be overwhelmed so easy. The P250 does it. You can see JKS burns a little, but gets a lot. 3 big kills. The site's still here. Zalish can't get in. Does manage to pick up an AK and keeps his HP full, but he's got 14 seconds. Trying to find any bit of room would be... I don't know, a bit of a reach. There's the first kill. He needs the second and fast. Gonna just swing on it with the techers. Not gonna happen. Azza keeps the round under wraps. Losing 2, okay, but still, round there for the Thieves.
So they didn't plant, and I think that would have been the key for Liquid in a round like this. You can see Grim and Jacob trading places in the flurry of the smokes there, and JKS fantastic at anchoring the bomb sites, locking down with a big multi-kill. Loving the man bun coming out from Gratisfaction.
Looks good.
Bit of fluff on the chin now as well, not just the lip, so showing you can grow more facial hair than we all thought. Grat back down middle with the AWP. Not going for the wide peak, just the tight line. If anybody wants to swing without a flash, that's a free kill. Great nades onto Stewie. He is in trouble here as there is a gap in the side of the smoke. Now, if Grim pushes out towards Logs, more nade damage done. It could be a double for Jacob. He goes forward, Grim ready for it. I don't even know that Stewie was up close. This is going to be dangerous. He has. Oh, boy.
Okay, success on 2 fronts. They've had a pick over towards Banana. They've had the pick in the apartments. So the remaining 3 from the Thieves kind of have a blindfold over their eyes. They have such limited information.
They need a gamble stack somewhere.
Where are they going to go for? It looks like B for now.
And that's probably the right call because we can see where the bomb is. It's down towards T stairs, just at the base of Banana. 1 player of Twists holding in the hall's position, making sure there's no CT aggression for information. But if he assumes they're playing passive towards Pit and the outside, that would be wrong. All 3 of them are now over towards the B side of things, and as long as they don't make a noise, 100 Thieves will be definitely greeted by Liquid any second now.
They could still have good utility, though.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
First flash, smoke. As a Grat blind. JKS okay for now. Here comes the hit. Gratisfaction's just on the other side of that smoke. My word, Grim. That was swift as anything. Azza now in almost an impossible scenario. Gonna find 1, gonna find 2. The 3rd evades him. And the round will be Liquid's after those first 2 very important picks.
Yeah, I think the second kill from Liaz was a little bit, I don't want to say lazy. Complacent is probably a better word to use for that because you can see they're pulling out the Tech 9. You never want to be happening in that regard. And he was spamming away with the rifle. If you're running out of ammo, teams are now going to punish that. We do have the sound cue to know when they're getting low. And then the Tech 9 obviously just not good enough at that range, getting run on down. Was a good stack. It was a good gamble call coming out from Azza. So what would have happened there if it was an A hit? You go, well, there's nobody A, Chad. Like, what are they doing? Well, they would have just saved those rifles. They would have carried them through, allowed Team Liquid to have the freebie of the round. And if it was a B hit like it was, that was the best possible fight they could put up. Now, it wasn't great. It was just 2 kills from that of Azza. It's not enough to really stifle the economy of Liquid. As you can see, they will be purchasing on back in. They have 4 AK-47s and AWP in Naf's hands now for the T side. Grat has the big green of his own, so if we can get a head-to-head duel there, Gratisfaction is a primary AWPer. He should have at least the advantage as far as, you know, going through the procedural lines, making sure he's picking all the standard holes. JKS, though, UMP, you never love it unless your name's Flusher. Here's Grat. In the molly, he stands. What?
How does he take... No
okay, so it's not the correct barrel molly that's being thrown. It's a little bit off. And it's a close mid-hold coming in. It's going to be 4 players as JKS is rotating on over, and this is going to deny top mid. So this will be an all-in if the brawl does come in towards brackets. They have to stand and fight here, Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, Liquid have no eyes on Banana, so obviously all the information's there. Liaz is in a wonderful position to really capitalize. No! Big work from Azza in the end too, again, but the fight's been won. It's a 3v1 on the site. It's down to JKS, that UMP. I'm not so sold. And neither's he. Gratisfaction a mile away from Relevance. Going to probably just keep hold of the AWP.
Yeah.
Bomb down, just brute forced it.
And I wouldn't mind seeing Liquid send out 1 or 2 members here just to hunt for this, just see if they could take it away. Try and punish the Thieves here because their loss bonus just went down to bottom of the barrel with 1,400 in the previous round. Lost this round, it will go up to 19. Take the AWP out, you've removed basically any threat. Whereas if you let him hold on to this, sure, you're building a bit of a bank balance of your own. Maybe they don't know there's an AWP. Well, no, they should know that there's an AWP in play. Rush, go to Grab for a second.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he hasn't shot a bullet. Okay, so they might not know that there's an AWP in play. Thank you, Rush.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you prefer Sir or Daddy at this point from Rush?
I'm not going to call him that, Lauren.
I'm over Daddy now. Oh, dear. Well, the molly did miss on top of Porch, but it didn't really matter, did it? They were able to mop up those kills. Oh, you need to be careful with what you're putting out there in the universe.
What's that?
Right? People might think you're serious. Rush isn't my slave.
Doesn't have to be that sort of dynamic. I've been on TeamSpeak with you two. I know what happens. I just want to share with the class.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay. Well, Gratisfaction.
Oh, look, here we go. Why don't we give Rush a round?
Gratisfaction pushing down now. Whoa, running away. Oh, there is gonna get X-ray off. Will he see that? Whoa, oh, Alicia, oh, nearly.
Are you okay, Rush?
Sorry, I'm all casted out. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know how you guys constantly have stuff to say about the B lead now.
Well, most of the time we're just making stuff up.
Yep.
Just talking for the sake of hearing. Can you hear your own voice in your headset, Rush?
Slightly, yes.
Okay, we got to turn that up because then it makes it more fun. Because we're narcissists, being able to hear ourselves all the time. That's why we talk.
Only Alex.
What happens if I'm not a narcissist, though?
Well, then you can't be a caster.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. Smoke's now being lined up. This is a big smoke coming in. Where is it going?
What about the stack on the A side there, Rush?
There's a stack on the A side. That's where Grad is too. The others are just going to be cannon fodder, so we're going to stick on the AWP. As he's the only person that could do anything here. They're walking into the stack. Oh, missed shot, but Grad, I'm sure he can get more done here. The USPs will get ripped apart by Stewie in the meantime, but Grad is the focus, and he gets absolutely nothing, and the T's have locked down the round. JKS with the USP.
Rush, 1 second.
Go on.
Do you want to actually talk through your mindset in a situation like that from an observer's position? Because you were the one telling the story, right? So you're the one deciding where the cameras are. Why? You basically did it in the cast there, but do you want to explain a little bit more so?
Well, Gratisfaction is the only person who could do anything on the CT side, so there's no point picking T's in case Gratisfaction does kill everybody. Picking the other CTs is probably not a good idea because they have USPs, no armor. So
people would say, why wouldn't you pick a T, though? Why would you pick the CTs? Why is it easier with that way?
You like to pick people who are in almost the worst position. That way, if they do pop off, it's insane. I mean, it's unlikely. You may just see a death, but I'm not bothered. If I show people deaths, it doesn't bother me.
Would you say it's similar to like the 1v2 that you'd always show the one player, right?
Of course, yeah. Of course. Only very rare situations you break that rule. Very rare, but for the most part, you stick on the one.
All right, thank you, Rush.
No worries.
That is very good stuff to hear because people are obviously curious about how he does his job, giving away some trade secrets right there. He is the best in the business. That's a Chad
The
Birchall.
others have quit, haven't they?
No.
Like all the bloody casters. Halvor's out of it.
Yeah,
Vendetta's bloody left.
Yeah, they quit because Rush is so good that they could never be as good as him.
Rush, we're hyping you up, dude. Just sit there.
He's like me. He's not good at taking compliments.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Rush, people are going to think we have this really like dynamic where I'm just the boss.
Sorry, sir. My apologies, sir. Sorry, sir.
People at home, this is not the case.
We'll come back to that later. We can kind of focus in on the game a little bit here because it is 4-3. So we have seen those initial rounds that look great for 100 Thieves, right? They got the pistol, look beautiful, mad aggression down middle, flew it. Love that. Liaz in their face, looking great, like he's back on form for what we saw before. But now the guns have come out to play. A little later than the first iteration, but this has worked well. This has started to come through a couple of picks early game, the constant pressure towards the apartments. You've seen Elige up there. You've seen the Occasional pick on Banana here and there. It looks like a B lean to at least start with. It's going to be Stewie and Grim on the expedition. Molly back.
It's late as well. Jacob's in trouble.
Yeah, Jacob's on an island. Can fall away, but for a second or two, he was very isolated.
Oh,
what?
Okay. Grant with
We
the
did no
dink.
damage.
Yeah, there's been a couple. Elige was actually one of the first players I saw actually getting frags through there. You know the default timings and when they like to encroach on the Hall's position. Could have been better with an AK.
You're right. Grat now keeping eyes towards Boiler. I think obviously he knows there was someone up there at some point. You'd have heard something, maybe had a good consideration. I don't think they were too subtle with the steps either. They definitely like to know what's going on. We do have the boost towards, I don't know if we can call it new box anymore. What do we call it?
Yeah, we keep calling it new box.
Okay.
And not only that, but the lean from Azza. You can see him over in spawn.
Don't
He
leave
can have
Azza,
a
don't
flash
leave
setup.
Azza.
It's a good read from Azza. They still have Gratisfaction, who is just pivoting top middle right there for information, so they know that nobody was brackets right now. The smoke out towards Halls is going to slow them down, but on to B we go.
Oh, it's not clean. It's really not clean. Coming out of that smoke's really done him. Throwing him through a loop. Naf, though, is still holding on. How the hell did he just turn that up into a shotgun? Up the nose, goodbye. And he fades into the smoke, but you can see Gratisfaction getting a little cheeky there, very close to the smoke's edge. Twist is still on Banana. Hasn't given away the game just yet. Going to be playing that little kind of cubby that sits down. What do we have?
Cindery will go to dark spot here.
Okay, that should force Naf into a fight or flight scenario. Forced out, Gratisfaction going to take the fight. And now it's just Twist. No smoke for the bomb. All about holding his nerve. Peeks in. Looks a little wide. Twist. Good for one. The aim start.
There's no kit.
Okay, on Lias. I don't think he's got time for this. He's done.
No.
Well played in the end there. Honestly, Twist, I thought he'd fluffed it a bit on the first attempt, but the second, no worries.
It all looked really strange there. The Molotov was fantastic from Grat. Naf was basically a free kill in that scenario. This is the round-winning no-scope you're about to see.
Bruh.
This here, like, oh boy, JKS is going to be furious with that. Naf has won the round with that there and posted the fourth round on the board for Team Liquid. Twist there, as you saw him go for that initial shot, there was a body on the ground, so I think he thought that was a player.
Yeah.
Not to be the case. Lucky he was able to convert one of those 2 kills, and now it will be just the pistols and the M4 saved across from Liaz going into round number 9. Still very dangerous for Liquid here. They have posted a bunch of rounds in a row, 4 to be exact.
Oh, I like the stack towards Apps. They know the players have been going here. They've had constant pressure. If they can maybe just get one away, that's a gun recovered. That CZ on Gratisfaction, I believe it is, would suddenly become so much more powerful. And Liaz is the one who's watching towards Twist. It looks like the T's have a good idea of the potential for this Gratisfaction. Looking towards the door. Here we go. First peek comes in. It's not clean. It's not pretty. And he makes the turn at the wrong time. But Gratisfaction found success with the CZ. So he's upgraded. He's sitting there happy on the classic Elige rifle with the scratched down names on the side as Naf and Stewie.
Wow.
Excuse me, Naf, you walk in like that, just walks back in his house, boots down the door. And we're into a 2v3. Now, Jacob does have a rifle, though, and he's on the way around, so he's still a big threat on the board.
Yeah, this means they can't go back towards the B side. The smoke is actually handy for Liquid to know that somebody was pushed up that far in Banana, so this is all on Stewie. He needs to find one of these kills to set Naf up for a trade.
We've seen JKS for sure. As has found Naf. Oh, Stewie's in danger. He couldn't pick his poison. Oh.
Yeah, that was interesting. I think when that smoke started to clear over towards Halls, they were like, okay, we'll wait out the smoke in case there is somebody close. As soon as that danger is gone, then we can go up and just trade out efficiently. But they weren't able to connect the shots. They weren't able to find the frags. Naf jumping on in. This was a good kill, but he took so much damage it took him out of the round. Grad unable to convert that one there, and JKS finishing things off onto Stewie. So all in all, a big one to steal away again from the Thieves. They're continuing where they left off. Some of the rounds there with Mirage. 5-4 scoreline now. Guns back out for Liquid. The full buy is coming on through. Gratisfaction with the AWP in play. Probably a round they should have never been winning. So they'll be happy with that one. Stewie's pushed all the way up towards the half wall early. Flash is good. No one up close to capitalize on that. Molotov will now hold them back. We can see that top banana control is completely garnered. Stewie clearing it just to be doubly sure. And in the meantime, Elige has actually taken a tag. It would have been from the AWP. He was middle or boiler. So tag from Grat. They know that the AWP was over towards the arch side. Banana control hasn't been completely taken now because the CT side, Jacob and JKS, they did take back control. So they smoked towards the half wall. They cleared out towards the top, and that's why they've been able to cheat Jacob over towards the A side of things. A bracket arch side smoke coming out from that of Twists, but Grat still has full control. Yeah.
Look at this, Jake and Mazza, they're quickly running back. They know there's going to be trouble over towards B. They've gone for it. And right to be feeling as such. The T's are just behind that smoke. JKS flashed up, can't see a thing, tries to get to new box. Azza's trying to keep him safe, but he falls nonetheless. And now the two players who are trying to come back over. Going for a little bit of a boosty boost. Yeah, but I think there's a player already on the upper side for Twist there.
Nap needs to be careful here.
Yeah, I don't know if he realizes how safe he is or if he's not safe. So Jacob really, really postured for this. Every single CT coming back in for that plant pot. It almost had him. But Nap has gone down. There's the trade from Twist. He knows Jacob's up there. Nice work from Twist. Keeps control. As now Liaz and Az are going to play it back in through Coffins. Facing together, he can't win the fight, and Liege left on almost nothing. They know the position, they know the spot. They can't get rid of him. Liaz goes down, and Liege. Stunning precision from the man.
Yeah, between Twist and Liege, the aim there was on point. The AK-47 ringing true, and they bounced back with one of their own. So the Thieves, they were able to snatch away a force buy or partial buy scenario in round number 9, but Team Liquid back towards this B bomb site. Once they get control of the site, they look very, very good. This is another one of these clutches, another 1vx situation.
It's nice to have someone like a Liege when you got
Yeah, there you go. He felt that one there. When you see a Liege getting pumped, you know it's a good round to be winning. Grat's been dropped across the AWP. They've been able to go for the buy again. Molotov extinguished towards middle. AWP known and noted. So that'll go back towards Stewie. He knows that's in play now. The in-game leader on the other side of things needs to come up with a plan to deal with this. The default spread, they're not going for banana right now. And another smoke towards top middle will be thrown on down. So right now things are paused on out.
They put so much faith in JKS. The amount of times he's left on his own towards, top banana or wherever else, he's a lot of strain on him. But now, luckily, they're not actually heading that way at the moment. A little bit of a later boost towards middle. Don't know if they saw too much, yeah, but it made a noise, right? Elige not going to let that go. Now they know there's another player there because it was on the boost, so they're going to maybe try and hunt this. Elige is on it. He's feeling confident. And after that last round, why not? He's got the angle just right. Just missing out on Graz's faction, and he's just about alive. Luckily, he's got an AWP, if anything. Oh no, he's missed the timing, goes back in. This is bold, this is very brave, and it's mistimed. It's a little bit sloppy on the end of it. As JKS now trying to backpedal, he's being surrounded on two fronts. He's got to pick his fight. He's gonna go for banana. He's trying to keep these guys from being able to join in support. That's nice. Spray could have worked. Grim was very low.
Now Liaz and Azza, look at the guns that they have. Azza's just picked up that AWP and most likely will be the save. But even if they wanted to think about going for a retake, with those MP9s as the only thing in their hands, probably wasn't the first thought of, oh, hey, let's retake B against 4 with just MP9s. So they will pick up the better weaponry. M4 for Liaz. Azza will hold on to the AWP. They can throw that across. And now I think the loss bonus is maxed on out for that of the Thieves, which we'll see them being able to 2,900. So not maxed, but enough to potentially invest behind these two rifles. This half is getting away from them here. Going to be 6 on the board for Liquid. Loss bonus for Team Liquid is down to 1,400. So think about the money they have right now. They want to try and build a bit more of a bank for the tail end of this half. We're getting into the danger zone. If they're able to walk away with the win, so 8 rounds for Liquid is fantastic. And this all came on through. So they were boosting over the smoke. Jacob fell off, making a sound cue. And that was enough for Elige to know he needed to hold the trigger, find the kill, and put a smile on Grim's face as easy as you like.
I hate that bottom left.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Please take it away.
Oh, that's...
I really didn't like that.
I don't want to see that again. Mom.
The fans.
Mom.
Again. Is that why the match is paused? You've just terrified the production.
Yeah, everyone's
like,
freaked out. My mum was in a bad mood the other day.
Mumsy?
Yeah, she wasn't having a good one. A bit sad.
My sister sent me a picture of my nan with my dog.
Yeah.
My nan looks after my dog now, and it really made me happy.
Made you happy, yeah?
Yeah.
Why have you ever thought about getting a dog, Lauren?
I have a dog. She just lives in the UK. I can't really look after her.
You place here?
Nah, I travel too much.
Well, not at the moment. You're like a temporary dog.
I'd love to, but I really can't look after them well enough right now.
I want a dog and a white picket fence.
I know. You want the dream life. Who doesn't?
I want Sean Gare's life.
Stop fantasizing about Sean Cares in the
He's so
weirdest way.
handsome.
You know, on
about his-
Moses' life, he's got the dog and, you know, hasn't got the kid
I don't
yet.
want Jason's life.
No, don't
He's
think you
having
can
a
handle
coach.
Jane.
He's got a coach. I definitely couldn't handle Jane.
Nah, she's fiery. I do.
Oh, it's a 4-man B lane from the Thieves here. So losing over towards the B side of things quite consistently. They've had to chop and change things up. Lots of utility is going to be flung down the banana here as Grat tries to use the one-way smoke to his advantage. Now he's tucking his head down, looking at the ground. Might want to pick on back up once some sound cues are made. Smoke is clearing. Scope will be heard. Flash over. And there's a pick. So this is a good start here from the Thieves. Very important for them to find an opening frag.
Yeah, if you're going to take down a Liege, that's always a tick in the box, right? That's a pretty good scout to be claiming. New angle for Grat. Couldn't commit to it because of the flash.
I think he'll peek again.
You feeling a little spicy, Grat? You feeling like you want to go for this? Here come the flashes. He's so blind. Does make it away in time. He's still alive. Being hunted down, you could see how badly they wanted that. But Twist just took a boatload of damage as well. So this is looking great initially for the Thieves.
Yeah, and it was a 4-man B lane, which has now resulted in a 4-man A stack. They need to take back mid control the Thieves right now if they need the information. And you can see corralling on this side of the map, the jungle side. Azza and Jacob want to do exactly that. JKS about to pick from quad side as well, but it's going to be too little too late. Grat's under pressure.
All right, Grat, how much can
Well,
you
they missed
survive?
the CT smoke.
Oh, that's stunning. Swings on Grim. Goodbye. And now the 3 left. They've taken too long here. The cross is now being monitored. It's being watched. He's got some pressure, but Stewie alleviates it. Instantly slicing through the CTs, but it's going to be Naf with the bomb still on Banana. Can't quite make it through yet. Grat going to give away the game where he is, and Naf now trying to make his way across. Liaz could stop him, spots him. And now timing's everything. Okay, he's found the timing. Goes for the plant quietly. Stewie peeking on top. That's lovely. I like that. But now they have to hold against 3. Grat first takes down Naf. It's Stewie's turn. Stewie 3K or Stewie just about gets one and traded on. Doesn't sound as good, does it? So Diffuse going to come out. The Thieves live to fight another day.
Yeah, and that one right there, I think that something that helped them out a lot was missing the CT smoke. So Team Liquid did their execute, the CT smoke missed, and from there they didn't cross into the bomb site as quickly as what they probably would have liked. Gratisfaction got a freebie in all of the flurry. And that opening from him was important. They've actually opted for double AWPs now, so I believe JKS is likely to pick up that secondary AWP. This was Stewie's kill on towards the site, the second one onto Jacob as well. Grat finding a lot of impact in this round, so they need it, and they need it now. Gomez in the back with his stress ball. It's the largest stress ball in existence, Lauren. Okay, the pineapple's
I like
better.
that. I like that.
Pineapple's
nice
fine.
and fruity.
I don't want to see the little weird creature face thing again, please.
Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, everyone's saying to go see Doggy, but I can't. Quarantine, grandparents, ancient, you know, not a good idea. Elige already down, though. Let's see what Grim can do. He's got the Mac Daddy out. Where's he going? Nah, nowhere. JKS is holding him at bay. This round's kind of been faltered before it starts.
Yeah, and I think the double AWPs is a key factor for that because Grat found the kill and made the AWP presence well known over towards top of A within the early stages of this round. They might have been a little bit more lackadaisical in their approach towards B, not using as many flashes and nades as they would have liked, and Grat is really coming online here. Second one in round 13. Deep smoke over towards the graveyard position. Now it's just Naf and Grim, and if they win this round, it would be an absolute miracle. Great flash there. Teamwork on point. Damage done. Azza wants some more, picking on out off the second flash. He'll go down through the wall, and now Gratisfaction left to mop things up. But look at the noose. It's being tightened. The push through Banana. Space being taken. The Thieves now, they can smell blood. And coming up the quad side, both of them, Naf and Grim, they're probably not long for this world. Grat wants more. Liaz will finish things off, and that's round 7 on the board for the Thieves. And now the money. Look at it. Liquid were looking like they could have run away with this half just a few rounds ago. And at this point, they've been pushed on down to just some upgraded pistols of their own. P250s and Deagles come out. This is the opening frag. And the Alicia's gone down 2 rounds in a row to Gratisfaction's AWP opening. So that's the key. Alicia's been very effective, but neutralized now. They might need to do something a little bit more direct in their last gun round. This will just be the pistols. All 5 through second middle. Stewie with a smoke and a flash. He'll be setting that up now.
Done it.
Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
They're all just going to pounce through the halls position here. I think they might even push this smoke.
I believe in Liaz.
He's surely seeing their feet.
I don't know if it...
Geez, you gotta have good eyes for this, don't you? They're about to nutmeg him here.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Back it out. There's a couple of players coming. Jacob going to commit to the spray, fully blind. Does get Grim. They're all there. Nicely done. Did lose Jacob in the process, but he did find 2. So no harm, no foul, no bomb plant.
All right, well, last round of the half here for Team Liquid. Stewie's actually opted for the Galil once again. I mentioned this over there on Mirage, and most likely Vertigo as well. In-game leader tends to want a full set of utility, so he's opted to go for the lesser of the rifles, get himself all the goodies, and he also goes for banana control, so more utility is usually needed over that side of the map within the early stages. Flash towards top middle to hold Gratisfaction at bay, smoke and a Molotov towards top banana. There's 3 players on that side of things from 100 Thieves, but this is a faster mid control, so Molotov straight away towards the quad side, locks anybody in or out. Smoke towards the arch side, holding Gratisfaction at bay, and that's completely drawn out this rotation. It's a 4-man A stack already with 1:25 left on the clock. Top banana control has been taken hold of, and JKS has that secondary AWP over towards B. Holding on to this mid control has been an issue for Liquid. They've re-smoked it. This time a different angle for the boost. Jacob can see, spamming, not getting anything done. Damage done through the smoke. Grat's low. Jacob took a tickle. Alicia's walking away with his life. Wasn't opened up on.
Both still alive, though. That's the more surprising part. We're into a 5v5 still. Obviously expected either Elige or maybe Grad or Jacob to die in that process and that little bit of a trade-out, but they do still stand. And the normal adaptation, the normal next, check part for Liquid would be to lean back towards B, but no, they've committed towards this A hit instead. We have seen 2 of the players. Gratisfaction isn't one of them, though. He's stuck around on A. Good flash, going to make it a little bit trickier for him to peek into this, but he's picked down Twist already. Liaz waiting in sight, hasn't given away the game. Gratisfaction's having a moment and a half. Going to be outflanked eventually, and Elysians do come together, but Azza plays through the smoke. He plays a great end to the half. And that means the 100 Thieves are looking locked and loaded to potentially win.
This is it, this is not a drill. Hold nothing back, this shoot to kill. In this leap of faith that you're in me too. You stand alone, but I'll watch over you. The clock is ticking, the clock is ticking. A single second could mean everything. Time is running, the time is running out. Don't give up, don't give in.
life now on the line. 100 Thieves lead the way. 9-6 is the current scoreline on the half. It's third map. This series has already proven to be a great matchup, but Liquid need a little more. Coming back into this, 100 Thieves have shown what they've brought. We've got a great AWP in play. We've got Azza having a game. JKS being a stalwart, just absolute safe pair of hands. The rock of B that just didn't allow them through. But now it's time for the Liquid to take on that CT side. And of course, the T side now being 100 Thieves.
Yeah, not the same level of aggression here coming out from Liquid as we saw with the 100 Thieves pistol, but they still want to posture, they still want to take some fights, and they will go with a 4-man 8 stack. 2 towards apartments, 2 towards boiler. Really locking down this corridor. Going to be an absolute trap to run into, and this is Gratisfaction, the man of the moment from the first half. Has a lot to deal with, and this is it. Into the blender they go. The Thieves, they come out on top. They're chasing them down. The molly's good. The trades are even better as Twist will fall, and that's going to leave Stewie. He's in a 1-on-2 situation. The bomb's going to get planted, but he's already on the scene.
He's close enough to make this possible. A kit and a smoke as well. Bomb now planted, knows one's on site, the other likely to be pit or maybe up in the apartment still. But Stewie's going to work this out. Step by step, he walks in and Liaz takes his head. The man's a pistol god at the moment, be it a Tech 9, USP, it doesn't seem to matter, even a Glock. He's done very well.
Big round there for the Thieves to win, but this one here, this would mean even more. If they can convert against the force buy of Team Liquid against these Deagles, the 5-7, the MP9 coming into play. That'll net themselves a nice little advantage here. As Trace on the Sarantha steps to the studio. Have you found Machine? We've been looking for him.
Well, I saw some of the posters around Cologne, but honestly, I don't think there's any turn up yet.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No leads.
It's like a back-to-back 16-13 almost. You just, it's elusive, but it happens.
It's nice to have you here.
It's actually kind of nice to talk to you both.
Yeah,
So,
how does it feel to escape the Goonies?
you can't really escape them. So
Forever
here we are.
close by.
Yeah, that's right. Chad, what do we learn about this series so far? What do you learn about this Liquid?
They're still rough around the edges. They're working on a couple of issues. I think communication probably being one of the main ones. And their AWP identity, it's a little bit lost between Stewie and Naf. It's not the most potent.
Well, nothing's potent like the buy that Team Liquid have right now. 10-6. You got to wonder, what on earth are they going to do here?
Let's see what the Thieves do to him. We've got smokes in hand. We've got them all lined up towards Banana. It's an all-in piece, so if any damage is done, it's going to be towards B. For now, though, the flashes go out, the mollies burn, but no one's taking damage. Alicia's right there, blinded, though. So are the Thieves. All 5 are blind. This gives chance. This gives opportunity, and it's slowly fading away. Stewie's done well to find 2, but the threats have subsided.
Yeah, Elise stays alive so long there, Chad. It's unbelievable.
They might want to go for this, though. This force buy, they're close. They're already in construction. Twist with a smoke and a molly. Could smoke off towards top Banana. Get the Molotov over towards the dark position. This will be it. Smoke goes in. Molotov looks like it will be towards the new box position. That could flush Azza into the line of sight. It will. He gets away with his life. Now they might call this off. Liquid don't need to give everything up here. Naf thinks better of it. Jacob wants to take these away, though. Look how close to the smoke he is. Naf might be trapped on in. He might be stuck. He might be sticking around. Trying to do whatever damage he can. In the back, some damage will be tickled on through. Azza and Jacob better get their Nikes on. And across the line. So they'll be safe. And this is what I was talking about. So 11 rounds on the board here for that of the Thieves, and only 1 saved pistol in the back pocket for Twist. So going on through to the next round, round number 18, the buy from Liquid, Lauren. It's not going to be great, but how many times have we seen them win with USPs when they shouldn't?
Oh, we've seen a fair few moments.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we've seen it as much as we've seen like Liaz pulling off dirty things. I mean, both teams in this series so far have been able to kind of convert some of these rounds where they technically shouldn't have been able to. But what's the buy? Is there anything to it?
Yeah,
Or
just
not
some
really?
upgraded pistols.
It's not beautiful. It's not what you admire.
No, and this is where we would normally get Rush in. Rush, do you want to say hi to Trace?
Is that Trace?
Oh, is that Green?
Yo, what up, man? How
Hey,
are
man,
ya?
you're looking a little sus over there. That's all I
yeah?
got to say about that.
Look at this flash, Trace.
This might get dicey here. 1 second. Can Liaz find any more entries? Grant blind. He gets 1, and Liaz mops it up. He is on 1 tonight. 13 kills for Carrie Potter. And they've mopped this one up. So you guys can go back to your conversation now. We're getting to the serious part, guys. So you can. This is the last fun round.
Well, why does the fun have to stop?
Well, because this is an elimination match.
Oh, well, there is that, but I'm just saying, but once you pop, the fun doesn't stop, Chad. Everyone knows that.
I don't think Pringles is a sponsor of this one. I think we save them for the Dota events.
Ah.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. And this is a really nice round for the Thieves, keeping everyone alive, everyone safe, everyone comfortable. Lia's going to feel pumped up after that as well. It's good to get that confidence going for him. He's a big, big factor. So now it's just Naf again, kind of the last one here. And do you know what? Maybe get a gun away.
AK would seem nice,
That'd
wouldn't
be
it?
lovely.
Take an AK through.
Dreams can come true, Chad. I just don't know about this one.
They are peppering his position. Yeah, okay. They had a pretty good idea, just continuing to put bullets through the logs. All right, well, this is Team Liquid's, I don't want to say final stand, because they will get some scrappier buys towards the tail end. This is Liaz being able to mop up the mess. Gratisfaction helping out as well. And the spray transfer, it was good.
Yeah, it looks more pretty and more crisp there when it's in, you know, a faster pace, but obviously...
Look, we slow it down for comedic effect, I believe it is.
Of course.
All right, this is the round right here. No, okay, I was going to say no AWP. Naf's actually invested in one, and this is where I do see problems for Team Liquid, just no real AWP identity. Last time round, Naf had the most AWP kills in the server, but Grat's been on a bit of a tear on his CT side. No flash, but it was a wide swing, so Naf has to drop back. Utility now being dispersed. Team Liquid down to 2 smokes, a Molotov, a handful of flashes, make that 3 smokes. That's going to be fast. They're going on to A, yeah.
Yeah, this is pacey. Naf needs to be really, really careful. He's isolated, but he's made it back towards the site. Elisha's there. Flashes are working enough. They're still going to commit to this. Twist and Naf are doing very well. This sets up Elige perfectly. He can isolate them to 1v1s. They slowly dribble forward. They limp in, and this is comfortable for Elige. Yep. Nicely handled.
Yeah, for Naf and Elige right there, they showed a little bit of presence and face in middle early on. Naf looked like he wanted to take the aggressive peek towards top of alt, but then they get the better idea than say, hey, you know what? Maybe we don't overextend. They back away, and Liquid seem to fight.
Yeah, and the fact they kept 4 alive is the most important part of this, because the CT side economy, as we know, it's a bit more expensive. So Elige, 17 kills to his name. Now the buy will come back up from the Thieves, those clean anti-eco rounds in the previous, allowing yet another gun round. But everybody's rocking all the goodies now. Diffuse kits are plenty, utility also great on both sides of things. And with the default spread, there's no real need for the Thieves to get stuck into Banana. They didn't take a lot of damage early on the default rounds on Vertigo. They're doing the same here on Inferno, just allowing the initial flurry of grenades to subside, the smokes to clear. And there's no Banana information right now for Liquid. They do still maintain top mid control. You can see Naf pivoting on over towards that quad side with the AWP scoped on in. Re-smoke towards top Banana. Utility now coming on out. And it looks like Liquid are awares. They've held on to a bunch of smokes and Molotovs themselves for more of this late round approach. Molotov over towards the top of Banana. Clearing on out towards the car position. And now, for control, Liquid throw their own.
Yeah, that molly's nice. Keeps them away from the top. This costs them a little bit of time. I'm not sure if they heard that little bit of damage trickle towards Gratisfaction, but boost over the top to try and kind of quell any of those paranoid considerations of CTs re-aggressing towards the top of Banana, but that just investment of utility has cost a fair amount of time for the Thieves now.
35 seconds and yet to get top mid control. This is a problem right now. Naf takes him down. They're going to be high on loaded speed. The rotation can come in. Elige can cheat over towards the B side of the map. The boost is coming on in. Grim set up in a multi-frag position.
Okay, Stewie, there's the first. That's what I was waiting for, the trade back in, but it's instantly shut down. Grim playing it really well there, taking his time. JKS going to be asked an impossible task here, has to get rid of one. Instant trade comes in from Elige. Liquid keeping 3 alive. They're keeping the time on their side. They're using util correctly. They're going through all those motions here, leaving us.
No, I really came over here to make sure that Liquid started to build some rounds back.
Well,
the NA leader.
Yeah.
For Jason, obviously.
Little Momo over there has got to do his job, and we're here to support that a little bit. Also wanted to tease Boom versus Sharks after this.
Oh, yeah, that's the next matchup. The South American upper bracket final, I believe. Winner of that will be in the grand final on Sunday.
Exciting. We like that.
Living their best lives.
That Boom has Phelps. It's got a bit of Bolts in there as well. I think Yell's in that team.
Couple of names to stick around for sure.
You all have at it now. Have a
Is there new catering?
Oh, it just arrived, actually.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Enjoy. Go
dinner after
grab
this.
some. Yeah.
Give us the thumbs up if it's looking good.
It's always nice to hear from Stunner. You know, one of the favorites. We don't get to work.
We
with
wanted
much.
an American accent before. I don't know what we were using it for, but
we liked it. We just liked it, didn't we? It was something different. 'Cause, you know, Brit and
yeah.
Aussie. We just need that little dash of of American, but always good to hear from Mercer, because we don't get to work with the Goonies too much, and he is the leader of the Goonies.
That's true.
The captain of the Goonie gang is already the T-side going to flood in, and the reason we can talk about this lightly is because this round, unless something quite drastic happens, they only have pistols. So we have to keep it well within context. Again, to explain to plebs, most of you aren't. That round shouldn't have been a problem, and if anything did occur, we'll keep an eye on it. But timeout comes in, Chad. This is another conversation, another big round about to come out. Liquid kind of went through the first hurdle, right? There was that round, I think it was round 19, where they went for that fast top mid hit from the T side, and then you had Lige staying alive, a couple of the kills really worked out well for them. I guess this is the second go of things, right?
Well, you saw that more pouncy play that they went for. I think that was in the similar vein as what we were talking about on Mirage, as some of the key factors where they were able to barrel on in and take them out of position. But it's not as easy to do that on a map like Inferno as it is Mirage. Maybe if they head over towards B, but it doesn't feel like they want to get stuck in towards that side of the map within the early stages. I also don't know if we'll see Gratis Faction pick up the AWP. They will just stick with these rifles, it seems like. There's 2 chickens and a bin. Have you ever heard the story about the 2 chickens in the bin, Lauren?
It's a classic.
Yeah, it's a great story. Childhood fable. You guys can pick it up at your local store with children's books, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's plenty. What's happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, I shouldn't support you in some of these ideas, but I just have to. Right, this could be fun though, because we got a little bit of inquisition from Naf. He's gone for a look. Oh, how did that second one not come through? JKS turning the tide. Nice work from him. Potent hit towards the apartments. And now all on his lonesome is poor old Lige, but he's stuck his way through to Boiler.
Oh.
Nah, not going to happen. As a too aware, too smart. This is them right back in this one. This is huge.
Bomb goes down. Stewie and Grim, they have no option but to save. That was more of a quicker pace. And even with Naf up close and personal getting the first kill, the trades were fantastic. And that all came through JKS with the double. As a mopping up any mess that could have come through that Lige flank. And now it's just a matter of let's wait 40 seconds while the red bar goes to 0.
What do you reckon's for dinner?
I don't know, I'm trying to smell. Well, after these players finish, they can have lunch, Lauren.
Oh, yeah. Nice and early. They'll have the rest of the day in front of them.
It's a Friday.
Friday feeling.
Yeah.
I used to love
tunes on
the radio. I used to either listen to like Kiss or Radio 1 or, whatever. And every day on the way to school, it'd be, that Friday feeling playlist. It's all like pumped up. It's throwback songs. You're feeling it. You're in a good mood. I want a bit of that Friday feeling. One of these two teams will have it.
Well, the one that loses doesn't have to prepare for EG tomorrow.
Well, that's nice.
So the one that wins probably, I don't know what you'd listen to get prepared for EG. Maybe it's something a bit gritty, a bit grungy.
Yeah.
All right, back under where we go. Rifles out. Naf with the AWP. Molotov deep down towards middle. Azza throwing his also to hold them at bay. Need to be aware now of more aggressive players after Naf has put that in the back of their mind. Another Molotov.
Ooh.
So that's going to last for another 2 or 3 seconds. And now they might want to flash and pop on in because they need this control. T-sided smoke, limped in halfway. Denies the CTs the information they're looking for, but Stewie's up and over. Damage is good. Has it down to 78, but they'll scurry away. Rotation coming in. Alicia's cheated his way over towards the B side of things. And in the meantime, Naf's found Jacob all the way down mid. That's an audacious pick to be making mid-round, knowing that Grat on the other side of things has a big green as well. Alicia in limbo, around and round he goes on the travelator of the rotation, heading on back towards the A side of things. They might just have to limp on in here, the Thieves. Just walk in, take some contact. Stewie will be re-smoking this.
Nice. See if the timing's right. Gratis Faction's already kind of made it, not across, but he's within kind of capability range.
Ooh, I don't love this for the Thieves, Lauren. This is them
they've been
stalling
stalled out. Yeah.
And there's still a smoke and 2 flashes remaining. There goes one of them.
I guess the benefit being Twist has one, so it's, other side of the map for now. Grim does still have that flash, so he could, if he feels necessary, pop it in, maybe try and set up Stewie for something. Stewie's just sitting anti-flash. He's just looking safe for this one. Okay, smoke's coming out. 23 seconds. They're not making a move just yet. It's still going to be very, very late in the round here. Molly's now going in. Flash is going out. You've got Nap on the way, but it's going to have to be dealt with by this man. And Stewie, sprayed on the way out. They want to stay alive. Trying to bolster numbers by Stu. 8 seconds now. Bomb to be planted. The spam's not bad, but the shot's better from JKS. Did he just... Oh, he did just get it down in time. Okay, 4v3 post-plant. Liquid, what do you do with this? Where's your way back in?
This has went from unwinnable to very winnable for the Thieves here. Liaz posted up. He can go for a multi-frag when they try and pivot on his position. His aim's been good. And time now the problem for Liquid. Bomb's almost half ticked. They need to start getting a move on.
Naf's flash goes in. Plays ahead of it. Liaz, even while blind, does the work, and it's Azza. The back line of this Elige has no room to make play. I think he knows it. He's trying to get out of there, but there's so many players going to be looking his way. JKS is one of them, as is another. Gratis faction, they're all piling in. They've taken him down. 100 Thieves getting to 14. That's massive now. It seems so much more doable. Liquid were on a bit of a run. They started to look quite good. They started to look like they had a bit of a hand on it, and that round being so late as well.
Wow, this kill here from Azza was absolutely everything. JKS took down one, and Azza stopping so the bomb is able to get planted. That is a huge frag. Considering how patient they were, the reason I thought that round was done is because I thought Grim on the boost, surely he gets a kill, and then Stewie can play in off of that. Naf will come in with the flash, they can play the number advantage, they can stop the plant, and that should be a Liquid round, but it's not to be. It's 100 Thieves up to 14, only 2 rounds away. Staying alive in the gauntlet that is this lower bracket. They win this, they play EG tomorrow.
Oh, this buy.
Scrappy, it's just going to be the partial investment. So Liquid basically conceding round 15. They have the AWP.
Stewie's going to have to be game-changing, though.
It's going to have to be absolutely monumental right here, Lauren. And over towards B is where his spawn is, but it's not where he wants to wield the AWP.
Can we get a Stewie cam?
I think we might need it.
Yeah. Let's see what the man can do. He's got to be game-changing. Again, the rest of his team on pistols. Bit of util, but that's it.
He swings.
Wants that first pick. Gratis faction on the right side. Oh, God, the timing is so close. Almost got the shot towards Grat. Almost got, I think it was Jacob or JKS towards alt mid, but backs himself around. He's shown presence now. They know that he was towards A, so he's going to start leaning potentially towards B. Made a step.
Yeah, that noise can't be heard just yet from the Thieves. They're not tucked up in Banana high enough just yet, but now he's in the right place at the right time. Execute is being lined up.
Oh, Stewie, he's committed. Oh, bloody hell, he's right in amongst them. He's playing a dangerous game right here.
So right now, if we just take a look at the radar, we can see that Elige has top mid control. He's actually just smoked off top mid as well. So this is going to lock out the Thieves from rotating away for 20 seconds. That'll take us to 40 seconds left on the clock. But we saw them posture and wait until the last 20 seconds of the previous. Oh, they're going through. This is quick.
Oh, Stewie tries to turn the flash. Here we go. They're already in. They're pouring all the way through, and no one's taking contact apart from Naf. There we go. It's just Stewie now. He has to go big. It's delivery time, and he's surrounded. Azza has got this one wrapped up. He's taking the boys there. This looks like that lower bracket dream run that you were talking about is becoming a reality, as now one by one they come in. It's all they can do. It's 15. One more round stands between the Thieves and a very arduous task, but the next opponent would be EG.
Oh, I don't know how Liquid can fight this now. Stewie's just down to the 5-7. It's 4 M4s for the remainder. No defuse kit picked up just yet. That could change. Stewie had $600 left on over, but that execute, the flashes were so good. You saw Stewie try and jump up on the coffin's position a couple of times there, every time blind. Stewie has invested in that kit, so there is a chance back in if we are looking at a post-plant scenario, but look at the buy on the other side. Everything they want, the AWP's out for Grat, all the utility they need. Someone on Liquid needs to step up and step up in a big way.
We've seen glimmers of it. We've had moments. We've seen Twist have a game or two, you know, a couple of rounds here and there. We've seen, obviously, Elige. Big performance, especially on Vertigo. Naf, a bit of a dash of brilliance, but he needs something now. Stewie's under pressure, so's Grim. They're backing away from top Banana. The control has been re-garnered by the T side, and you can see the T's also going through the protocols towards the apartments.
And there's no rush for the Thieves here. They can wait. Liquid are the ones who are desperate. They're the ones who need to make a play, potentially make a mistake.
No subtlety to this either. Happy to be loud, happy to paint a picture. There's plenty of us towards Banana, but actually you can see it. That bomb isn't fully committed. It's just one player, Liaz for now. Smoking, flashing, they have drawn over Elige. Naf, still hyper aware someone could be around, and Jacob is playing out from Boiler now.
Oh, 45 seconds, and right now Liquid have made the wrong call. 3 players on the B side of the map. Thieves are heading towards A. They're set up, they're ready. 35 seconds now.
They have nothing to retake that information with on Banana either. This is going to come down to literally 2 players. It's Naf and it's Twist, and they need a lot to work out for them. That's going to be information. That's a shadow. I'm pretty sure he just saw Grat's foot or shadow. He's gone back in. Twist, you're mad. That's the bomb down. Naf gets one. It's doable now. They need to get the bomb back and get the bomb planted for the Thieves. JKS is on towards bomb duty. Azza clears the sites, puts up the smoke, and now just needs to buy a little bit of time, slow them down, ensure no one makes a mad play, and they don't. JKS caught a touch of flak. 2 flashes on the play back in and a kit on Stewie. That is it.
The old duo, Australia's pride and joy here. Can they get it done? Justin spots one. Damage done. He's got the second in front of him. Grim will take him down. It's all on Azza.
He's having a game. 23 kills. He could do with 2 more, though. That would be it. That would be GG. He's got... Whoa! Azza, you absolute animal. What a way to close it. 16 rounds. The boy...